Moving right along, put them together for Dan Zampino.
All right, Dan.
I'm going to. I didn't want to do this, but Angela convinced me. We're going to go see the Oppenheimer film tomorrow, which I guess you got to see already.
Yeah,
And
I said
yes,
it was great.
and I wrote this poem about I think I wrote it in 1999, and since then we turned it into Angela turned it into a song, and I turned it into a sculpture. Um, it's about what happened. It's about the incident at Trinity. You know, this famous story is that when Robert Oppenheimer saw the detonation of the atomic bomb, he was in shock, and he quoted from the Bhagavad Gita. So I actually have a couple of quotes, and I'm going to start with this. Why the name of Trinity? J.L. Robert Oppenheimer, basing this on the verse of John Donne. John Donne was, of course, a great 17th century poet from England. And his words were, "Batter my heart, three persons of God. For you as yet but knock, breathe, shine, and see to mend. That I may rise and stand, o'erthrow me and bend. Your force to break, blow, burn, and make me new." So it's ironic that that the detonation took place on Pueblo land that was confiscated centuries ago, and this poem deals with two metaphors. One has to do with the Bhagavad Gita and Oppenheimer's recognition of that. The other has to do with a letter that Richard Nixon received from the Hopi elders in 1970, in which the Hopi elders told Nixon that the atomic bomb portends the beginning of the end of this creation. And it's from a prophecy, a Hopi prophecy. And I incorporated that into the poem. But I also want to start with a quote from a New York Times reporter named Roberby. The bomb would use explosives to squeeze a softball-sized lump of plutonium to critical density, ideally resulting in a soul-shattering explosion. It worked, lighting up the New Mexican landscape a few minutes before dawn, and causing Dr. Oppenheimer to mutter to himself a verse from the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, destroyer of worlds. And so that's where the poem begins. Go ahead. I wanted to do this live, but Zoom is going to be the thing. We'll do it now.
And on my second CD, I do this song poem, and I'm going to try to recreate the melody with my voice and the singing bowl, and Dan is going to do it as a poem. So.
Oppenheimer, atop Los Alamos Tower, gleams at his atomic mushroom, his pinnacled achievement. Assaulted, the heavens shudder. Patriarch to the bomb, in nightmaring dream state, he mirrors Shiva's silver-tongued acclaim. We are destroyers of worlds. Fright spawns him to a physicist's metaphysic warning. Pure heat burns a hole in God's creation. Yet he celebrates his civilization's cancer war against all life. Sulfur in sheets of pummeling earthbound rain desecrates. Bloodied Armageddon, nothingness, the centerpiece of modern world. Scientists turning men into gods. Devil's breath upon Oppenheimer blasts open unholy gates. Like in Noah's time, life on earth besieged. Eagles, doves flutter, serpents slither, wily turtles creep through portals, atomic puncture, wary messengers enter next creation. Oppenheimer, oracles, truth, Bhagavad Gita infused with Hopi whisper. Scientist's wand ignites apocalypse. He stands as an alien in an American desert, vista to last days, hearing Hopi, gathered since beginning of time, chanting, when atomic dust falls from sky, this creation nears its end. Like Moses at Pisgah, he sees new creation. Neuroscientist, he knows he can never enter. No European can. Murdered Earth's dying shriek echoes drunken science, bludgeoning creation through Heimer. Hindu's divine dissembler, sober, somber, Shiva speaks starkly. We are destroyers of worlds.
Man.
I have no idea how that came across on Zoom, but I tried.
It was great,
Really, really intense.
As far as I'm concerned, stuff comes across on Zoom just like it did live.
Yeah, came across great.
But I was reading in today's Boston Globe that just recently it was revealed that the fallout from Trinity rained down on 46 states, Canada, and Mexico.
Oh.
North America. It was a week ago that was the anniversary. July 16th.
Wow.
What a world.
What a world.
Thank you for that. It's a beautiful
Thank you.
frightening poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yikes.
And so I was, it took me 6 weeks to put it together. I kept revising it. And the other thing is that I thought about it for a good 10 years before that. I also want to mention that in the actual recording that Angela did, we had our friend Benjamin, who unfortunately has given up music, who is native. He was actually adopted by the Comanches, and he came originally from Colombia, Colombian native, an indigenous Colombian tribe, and he did a chant that's on Angela's CD that's related to the Hopi.
And he played the Native American flute.
And he played the flute
Beautiful.
and drum.
And rattles.
And rattles.
He's on that too.
Oh.
You have to hear that. We have that CD.
You did, yes,
Yeah,
the
you had
second one.
it's the last song on that on the second CD.
We'll go check it out
We
again.
will.
It's called Ancient
All right.
Voice.
Thank you, Dan
Okay.
Zampino.
And Angela.
All right.